Hey guys, welcome to Bake Me Happy. This week we're going to try to make the famous chocolate star pull-apart bread. So first of all we're going to make some dough, and for my recipe I'm just going to use these ingredients, but it's up to you on the kind of dough you want to make. So we've got 200 ml of water, a packet of yeast, 2.5 cups of plain flour, a tablespoon of oil, you can choose any type of oil, olive oil, rice bran oil, vegetable oil, and a teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to be making my dough in my Breville baker's oven, and that's up to you what you want to do, whether you have one of those or whether you want to make your own dough from scratch and leave it to proof for 24 hours. This one's just a quicker version for me, or you can store buy some pre-made pizza bases, but that's basically what we're going to be baking today. So I preheated my oven to only 30 degrees for somewhere where the dough can proof for about an hour and a half, 2 hours after we finish putting it in the baker's oven. So for this recipe, all we have to do is put all of the ingredients we've got laid out into the tin. So we're going to start with the water, and then the flour, So I've transferred the tin into the baker's oven, and we're just going to select the dough setting. Alright, now we've just got to shut the lid and let it go. So our bread's finished in the baker's oven, and the next step we're going to take is using all of this stuff. So we've got some egg wash, just some plain flour to sprinkle onto the bench, some chocolate spread, you can use Nutella, I'm using this fair trade chocolate spread, a glass bowl, a plate, a tray lined with some baking paper, and a glass. So what we're going to do is just pour some warm water into the glass bowl and heat up the chocolate spread so it's easier to spread on. So we've got the bread out here, and we're going to need to just sprinkle some plain flour on and start kneading it and rolling it out. So I've kneaded that a little bit, and we're just going to divide it into 4 separate bits, just cutting it. And now I'm going to roll all of them out, and then I'll come back and show you the next step. Alright, so we rolled that out into a circle, and we're just going to put our plate on top and cut around the edge. Alright, and then we've got our first layer. Alright, so we're now on to our final step, and we're just going to put our first layer of dough down, and then we're going to put some chocolate spread on top of it, and we'll smear that around. And we're going to do the same for every single layer. Alright, so now we're going to put the final layer on, and we don't need to put any more on top of that. So for the next bit, we're going to put the glass in the centre, and we need to divide this up into 16ths. Alright, so we've cut it up, And this is the tricky bit, but what you're going to do is take two next to each other, twist them away from each other twice, and then put them back down. So we're going to do that all the way around, and then I'll cut back and show you the next step. Alright, so now we twisted the two away from each other, and then you're going to move over to the next ones that are twisted away, and then pinch them together at the ends. So we're going to do that all the way around. Alright, so we're going to take the glass off of the middle, and now it's time to just egg wash it. And I'll tell you now, I've put the oven on to 180 degrees Celsius, and we're going to cook it for 15 minutes. Alright, so here we have the finished pull apart. So as you can see, the egg wash has made it all golden brown. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching Make Me Happy this week. Please like, comment and subscribe. Tell me what you'd like to see, and I'll see you next time.